Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever and wherever this transmission happens to find you. Welcome to our exploration into the realm of dark folklore and esoterica. This is Vast Unknown Radio. So sit back, grab a coffee, a tea, a pint, or maybe even a smoke as you enjoy tonight's dark tale. In the rugged, untamed wilderness of Gevaudan, France, during the 18th century, a reign of terror unfolded that defied all reason and explanation. It began innocuously enough, with reports of livestock being slaughtered under mysterious circumstances. Sheep had been found torn apart, their carcasses strewn across the rolling hills. Cattle were discovered with their throats savagely ripped open. And at first, whispers of a rogue wolf prowling the countryside circulated amongst the villagers. But as the attacks escalated, it became abundantly clear that something far more malevolent stalked the land. The tranquil villages nestled among Gevaudan's picturesque landscapes soon echoed with the screams of horror as the beast turned its insatiable hunger towards human prey. The first victim, Marie-Jeanine Vallée, was a young girl who was tending her flock near Langon. She met a grisly fate. Her mutilated body torn asunder by an unseen force. This was a chilling harbinger of the terror that would grip the region. News of the attacks reached the royal court of King Louis XV, stirring the monarchy into action. And so notices were posted for all to see. What follows is the decree as it read in its entirety. According to the advertisement made at the Sovereign Court of Parliament at Dole, that in the territories of Espagny, Salvan, Corchopin, and all the neighboring villages has often been seen and met, for some time past, a werewolf, who, it is said, has already seized and carried off several small children, so that they have not been seen since. And since he has attacked and done injury in this country to some horsemen, who kept him only with great difficulty and danger to their persons, the said court, desiring to prevent any greater danger, has permitted and does permit those who are abiding and dwelling in the said places and others, notwithstanding all edicts concerning the chase, to assemble with pikes, spears, arquebuses, and sticks, to chase and to pursue the said werewolf in every place where they might find or seize him, to tie and to kill without incurring any pains or penalties. Given at the meeting of this court on the 13th day of the month, September 1573. Concerned for the safety of his subjects and eager to quell the rising panic, the king dispatched his finest hunters and soldiers to Gevaudan. Among them was Antoine de Bouterny, a seasoned wolf hunter renowned for his skill and determination. With a small but resolute band of men, Antoine entered the heart of Gevaudan. Their mission was clear: to capture or kill the monstrous creature that had plunged the region into darkness. So the hunt began in earnest, with each passing day bringing new horrors to light. Bodies of the beast's victims were discovered with alarming frequency. Men, women, and children were slaughtered in brutal and inexplicable ways. Their remains bore the unmistakable marks of a predator, possessed of extraordinary strength and savagery. Yet, as the hunt intensified, so did the tension and unease that hung heavy in the air. Nights in Gevaudan became a time of dread. Villagers barricaded themselves indoors. They whispered prayers of protection against the unseen terror that prowled just beyond their doorsteps. Superstition mingled with desperation as the rumors spread about a supernatural origin to the beast. Was it a demon sent to punish the wicked, or a cursed creature born of an ancient evil? Meanwhile, Antoine and his men navigated the treacherous terrain, their senses heightened with every rustle of leaves and a distant howl that echoed throughout the shadowy forest. They tracked the beast relentlessly, piecing together clues and patterns in a desperate bid to anticipate its next move. Yet despite their best efforts, the creature remained elusive, striking swiftly and then vanishing into the darkness before they could react. Days turned into months and the relentless pursuit continued. Antoine and his men faced constant danger and ever-mounting casualties among their own ranks. Each encounter with the beast tested their courage and resolve, pushing them to the brink of despair as they struggled to comprehend the true nature of their foe. Was it a mere wolf of exceptional size and cunning, driven mad by hunger, disease, or the harsh realities of survival? Or was it something far more insidious, a creature of darkness and myth, unleashed upon an unsuspecting world? And as fate would have it, one night the hunters stumbled across an unusual scene. A clearing in the forest littered with the bones of both animals and humans. They'd been stripped bare by the ravenous appetite of the beast. Among the carnage, a clue was discovered. A strange fur, unlike any known predator, and a stench that hung heavy in the stagnant air. Armed with this newfound knowledge, Antoine devised a daring plan. Under the cover of darkness, the hunters set a trap. A freshly slaughtered calf, its scent intended to lure the beast out into the open, where they would lay in wait. Tension coiled like a spring as they crouched in the silence, muskets at the ready. Their hearts pounded in anticipation of the confrontation to come. Hours stretched into eternity as the forest seemed to hold its breath. The moon was casting eerie shadows across the tense tableau. Then, movement in the shadows. A rustling of leaves. A faint growl carried on the night breeze. Their hearts raced as the massive shape emerged. It was a creature of nightmares. Its fur was a patchwork of darkness. Eyes gleamed with a feral intelligence that sent shivers down the spines of even the bravest of the men. The beast hesitated, sensing danger. But hunger overcame its caution as it crept closer to the bait. Antoine's hand signaled the attack. Muskets thundered to life, reverberating through the night. The air filled with the acrid scent of gunpowder as the bullets tore through the darkness. They found their mark in the creature's flesh. The beast roared in defiance, with deadly claws and razor-sharp teeth. And so a battle ensued. A desperate struggle between the men and the beast, each fighting for survival with a ferocity born in primal instinct. Antoine's nerves were steeled against fear. He maneuvered with calculated precision. He sought out the creature's vulnerable spots amidst the chaos of the fray. Blood mingled with sweat as the hunters closed in. Their hearts pounded in tandem with the beast's thunderous roars. And in a decisive moment, Antoine found his opening. With steady hands and unwavering resolve, he raised his musket for one final shot. Time seemed to slow as he took aim. His breath held in anticipation of the outcome that would determine all of their fates. The beast, sensing its imminent demise, lunged forward with a final burst of savage fury. The gunshot shattered the silence. A deafening explosion that marked the end of their harrowing ordeal. The beast staggered, its monstrous form faltering as the fatal bullet found its mark. And with a primal scream that echoed through the forest, it collapsed to the ground, its lifeblood mingling with the litter on the forest floor. The hunters stood in stunned silence. Their faces were illuminated by the glow of victory tinged with the bitter taste of loss. The reign of terror that had gripped Gevaudan for so long had finally come to an end. Yet the scars left behind would linger for generations. The true nature of the beast remained a mystery. Was this simply a wolf of extraordinary size? Or was this the demented demonic thing that wove its way into the nightmares of all mankind? Animal of nature or intelligent hybrid from the world beyond? As dawn broke over the haunted landscape of Gevaudan, the people dared to emerge from their homes. Cautiously, they ventured into the forest that was once shrouded in fear. They gathered around the fallen beast, its massive form a testament to the horror that they had endured, and the strength that they'd found in unity. And amidst the whispered prayers and tearful embraces, they vowed never to forget the lessons learned from their encounter with the unknown. A reminder that even in the darkest of nights, courage and determination could illuminate a path to hope and redemption. The legend of the Beast of Gevaudan lives on in the annals of history. It's a cautionary tale of the thin veil that separates humanity from the mysteries that lurk in the shadows. Its story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the power of fear to both unite and divide, the enduring legacy of those who dare to confront the darkness and that which lies beyond. So that concludes our transmission for this evening. Let us close with a reminder and word of caution from the other side of the English Channel. If you see him prowling around your kitchen door, you better not let him in. A little old lady was mutilated late last night. It's those werewolves of London again. Vast Unknown Radio is written, curated, and produced by me. My research assistant is Gypsy. And on the soundboard, well, that's DJ Chainsaw Massacre. Tune in next time for more tales of the esoteric and the unusual. And maybe, just maybe, our signals will cross again. Thanks for listening. This has been Vast Unknown Radio.